Day 2 of social media marketing world, and I'm doing something this morning I don't normally do, and that is doing my workout in the morning. This will do. Okay, so I just finished an awesome 45-minute solo spin session here in the fitness center. Incredible. Love this stuff. For the next 15 minutes, I plan on doing a little bit of strength training. On my way to the opening keynote from my friend Michael Stelzner here at Social Media Marketing World. It is a beautiful day in San Diego.
Participating, watching Facebook in live workouts, needing to see what's really
Guys, historic event right here. I'm going back to vertical. Ray, what do you think?
I'm shocked.
I'll explain more later. Ray and Sean Edwards are getting artisan coffee because they're too special for Starbucks.
Everybody is too special for Starbucks. Over here.
Are these together or separate?
They're together.
$6.
That's cheaper than Starbucks.
And better. And
Get out. Tim
Guys,
Schmoyer finally made it to San
Finally,
Diego.
32 hours later, I finally got
32
here.
hours. He left before me. He just
Not
got here.
cool.
What did you just say?
I said, how you doing? I'm avoiding answering this question. I said,
Hold on. You're going to run out of my 10 seconds. Now tell me again.
So I only have 10 seconds?
10
if I
seconds.
Stall long. No, I said I might Snapchat you. He's working on me. It
He's
could be useful.
He's going to be on
You're a good
Snapchat.
man.
My prediction is that Andy Traub will be on Snapchat by the end of today, if I have anything to say about it. So some of you are wondering, why am I back to vertical? I don't want to make this too long, but just to say that you have to kind of understand why I went to landscape in the first place. And I'll summarize it by just simply telling you that I was using Snapchat as a platform for creating vlog content. At the end of each day, I would download my Snapchat story, and then I would process it, edit it, put it out on my YouTube channel in a playlist, and I was also releasing it as a video podcast called the Cliff EOTC Vlog, available in iTunes and other podcast directories. And of course, landscape video made a ton of sense for those two platforms, which was my biggest focus at the time. I never really intended to do vlogging on a daily basis, but I started to, and I asked myself, is it worth it? And more importantly, I asked my audiences, do you guys think it's worth it? And the answer was an overwhelming yes, absolutely. It has been worth it. But just because something has been worth it to do for 85 days in a row, does that mean that you have to do it from now on? And the answer to that question is obviously no. One of the biggest issues with shooting in landscape video here on Snapchat is that it's really not native to this platform at all. Over the past several days and weeks, I've had tons of exposure on Snapchat, adding hundreds of new people. But if these people don't really yet know who I am or what value I might even possibly add to their lives, what happens is these folks are going through their Snapchat stories, and now they're auto-forwarding from one story to the next, and then all of a sudden I show up in landscape mode, out of nowhere. And if they're not already aware of what value I might add to their life, why would they want to switch their phone to landscape mode just to see what I have to say? And up till this morning, my main purpose for creating this content was to create vlog content for those who are already in my community and who already know who I am. But as of today, my desire and purpose for using Snapchat, it has changed. I will probably download my Snapchat story today, which started out in landscape mode and has switched to vertical. And that will be reflected in the vlog for this episode of the Cliff EOTC vlog on YouTube and in the video podcast. However, this will be the final episode of the Cliff EOTC vlog that originated as a Snapchat story. It is important to note that it probably will not be the final episode of the Cliff EOTC vlog. However, future episodes of the Cliff EOTC vlog will be created with some other program or platform to create that content. And also, the Cliff EOTC vlog is no longer going to be daily. What I can tell you is that if you have been following the Cliff EOTC vlog on YouTube or via the video podcast, I will continue to share that same exact content via Snapchat and Snapchat alone in vertical mode. I have decided that at the end of every day, I will continue to download my story and archive it personally, but I will not be publishing it anywhere. It will not go on YouTube. It will not go in the video podcast feed. So, if you are not yet on Snapchat, if you're not following me on Snapchat, even if I'm the only person you follow on Snapchat, now's the time to jump in. All right, so there you go. I shared it, it's out of the way, and now I'm gonna go have some lunch with some friends. I'm here at lunch with Brian Holmes, Ray Edwards, Sean Edwards, having a good time. Okay, so this is crazy. It is 12:27 in the afternoon. My session is at 1 o'clock. I'm heading back to my room to grab my backpack, which has my laptop and everything in it. And then I need to kind of find out what room I'm supposed to be in. It is 3:41. My talk went amazing. I'm so excited. Had some great follow-up conversations with a bunch of attendees of the session, and that was lots of fun. Now I'm heading back to my room to drop off my backpack. I'm hanging out here in my hotel room, decompressing. Yeah, I'm an introvert. I am heading to the closing keynote for day 2 of Social Media Marketing World. Looking forward to hearing from Gary Vaynerchuk. We're getting ready for Gary Vaynerchuk on the stage. I'm excited, brother. This is going to be a great event. Thank you, sir.
Why? Because nobody gives a crap that Seinfeld eventually isn't the #1 show on television.
Gary did an excellent job for the closing keynote for the day. It was incredible. Now I'm off to dinner with some friends. It is 11:50 p.m. and I am exhausted. That's an understatement. For those of you who don't know this, I'm an introvert. A lot of people think that being an introvert means that you're not very outgoing in public and that you're really quiet and reserved, and that's not what it means. The difference between an introvert and an extrovert is where you draw energy from. An extrovert is somebody who draws energy from interacting with a large group of people. An introvert is somebody who draws energy from doing what I'm doing right now, and that's being alone. You see, as an introvert, I can go and interact with a large crowd of people. And in fact, when I'm in a large crowd of people, in the right crowd, I can actually come alive. And what I mean by come alive is that I can actually become a very outgoing, outspoken, and energetic person there. But an extrovert in that scenario, when they leave that event, they're going to be even more energized and jazzed and excited. But for an introvert like me, it takes all of that energy out of me. I've given it all away. And to recharge my batteries, if you will, I need to be alone and decompress. Tonight there was this networking cruise on a yacht out here on the San Diego harbor. The party started on the yacht at, I think, 8:30, but if you got off before 10 o'clock, you could get off the ship before it left dock. After my talk today, I've been in conversations with groups of people pretty much all day long. But I was good. I had dinner with a small group of friends this evening, and that was fine. I recharged a little bit there, and I figured I had just enough energy in me to make it to 10 o'clock at the networking party. But I was introduced to 2 gentlemen right around 10 minutes till 10 o'clock. And 10 minutes into our conversation, the ship pulled away from the dock and began its cruise. So for the next hour and a half, I was engaged in non-stop, ongoing, large crowd communications. And as far as coming alive, I was trying to still bring it, if you will. But the analogy that I would give is that from 10:30 to 11:30, I was pretty much soaking up all of my energy reserves. And so right now, yeah. It has been an incredible day, but I want to hide under my covers for the next 10 hours. But it's currently midnight, and I have a breakfast meeting at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, so I'm breaking into the vlog here from Snapchat. This is not being recorded on Snapchat. I'm recording this on the video app on my iPhone. Just a little note to remind everybody watching the Cliff EOTC vlog either on YouTube
or via the video podcast feed. This is the end of the daily video vlog updates here on YouTube and in the podcast. I am going back to vertical video in the Snapchat platform. I'm so exhausted. I hope I explained it already. Anyway, I'm exhausted, but yeah, I'm not going to be doing these daily anymore. This is the final episode of the daily content that I've been producing. But like I said, the content that I've been creating, I'm going to continue to create it every single day, but it's only going to be on Snapchat. So if you're not following me on Snapchat, download the app and follow me. Cliff EOTC is my username. I look forward to connecting with you there if you want to continue to get this daily content that I'm doing. Now, here's the deal. Will I ever do more episodes of this vlog? Chances are the answer to that question will be yes. They will not be daily. But if I do create content for this vlog, I'll probably use my phone here and just use the regular video app and record thoughts and little bits and pieces and string them together whenever I feel led to do so. But I have no idea how frequent those will come out. But if I create vlog content, it's not going to come off of Snapchat anymore. The Snapchat stuff will still be there every day for people who are following me on Snapchat. Vlog content would be something completely different from that, in addition to what I'm sharing there. The personal daily stuff, in and out stuff, and thoughts and ideas and mindset things, how I'm processing stuff, day in the life of Cliff, all that different stuff that you've seen over the last 80 some odd days of this vlog, that stuff is all going to remain on Snapchat. I do want to say thank you to each and every one of you who have been watching via YouTube. Thank you to those of you who have been watching via the podcast feed. And this is something I need to do for myself. It has been extremely worth it for me to do it all of these days. I think it's been like 85 days in a row or something like that. And it has been worth it. But moving forward, it's too much work for me to continue to do right now with all the other things that I think are probably going to be coming up soon. And I like I said, I'll continue to share all of that content, but it's only going to be on Snapchat. So yeah, wrapping things up. Stay subscribed to the podcast and my YouTube channel. There may be some vlog content coming out in the near future. I don't know, no promises, but I do promise that if you follow me on Snapchat, you're going to continue to get on a daily basis what I've been creating over all of these days. So again, I look forward to seeing you on Snapchat. And if you were not a Snapchat user, but you were watching this on YouTube or the video podcast feed and you decide to go ahead and follow me on Snapchat, please send me a private Snapchat message and let me know that you did that. I would love to know and connect with you there. And the cool thing is in Snapchat, it becomes extremely awesome when we have the two-way interaction with each other. Anyway, look forward to seeing you there. Until next time, I encourage you to take everything you do to the next level.